नमस्कार. जय श्री कृष्ण. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर, श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा. Rejuvenating text 25 and text 26 of chapter 5, Lord Rishabhdev's teachings to his sons of 5th canto, the creative impetus of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 25. मत्तो अप्य नन्तात परतः परस्मात् स्वर्गापवर्गाधि पतेरन किंचित येषां किमु स्यादितरेण तेषां किंचनानां मयि भक्तिभाजाम्. I am fully opulent, almighty, and superior to Lord Brahma and Indra, the king of the heavenly planets. I am also the bestower of all happiness obtained in the heavenly kingdom and by liberation. Nonetheless, the Brahmanas do not seek material comforts from me. They are very pure and do not want to possess anything. They simply engage in my devotional service. What is the need of their asking for material benefits from anyone else? The perfect Brahminical qualification is stated herein. Akinchana nam mai bhakti bhajam. The Brahmanas are always engaged in the devotional service of the Lord, and consequently they have no material wants, nor do they possess material things. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 11.8, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains the position of pure Vaishnavas who are anxious to return home back to Godhead. Nishkinchanasya bhagavad bhajanonmukhasya. Those who actually want to return back to Godhead are nishkinchana, that is, they have no desire for material comfort. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advises, Sandarshanam Vishayinam Atha Yoshitam Cha Ha Hanta Hanta Visha Bhakshanto Api Asadhu. Material opulence and sense gratification through the association of women are more dangerous than poison. Brahmanas who are pure Vaishnavas always engage in the Lord's service and are devoid of any desire for material gain. The Brahmanas do not worship demigods like Lord Brahma, Indra, or lordship for any material comfort. They do not even ask the Supreme Lord for material profit. Therefore, it is concluded that the Brahmanas are the supreme living entities in this world. Shri Kapil Dev also confirms this in Srimad Bhagavatam 3.29.33. Tasman Mayyara Pita Shesha Kriyarthatma Nirantarah Mayyarpita Manah Pumso Mai Sanyasta Karmanah Na Pashyami Param Bhutam Akar Tuha Samadarshanat. The Brahmanas are always dedicated to the Lord's service with their bodies, words and mind. There is no better person than a Brahman who thus engages himself and dedicates himself to the Supreme Lord. Text 26. Sarvani Madadhishnataya Bhavadabhisha Charani Bhutani Suta Dhruvani Sambhavitavyani Pade Pade Vo Vivikta Drugabhisa Tadu Harahanam Me. My dear sons, you should not envy any living entity, be he moving or non-moving. Knowing that I am situated in them, you should offer respect to all of them at every moment. In this way, you offer respect to me. In this verse, the word Vivikta Drugabhiha, meaning without envy, is used. All living entities are the word of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his Paramatma feature, as confirmed in Brahma Samhita. Andantara Sthama Paramanu Chayantara Sthama. The Lord is situated in this universe as Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Shirodakshay Vishnu. He is also situated within every atom. According to the Vedic statement, Ishavasyam Idam Sarvam. The Supreme Lord is situated everywhere, and wherever he is situated is his temple. We even offer respects to a temple from a distant place, and all living entities should similarly be offered respect. This is different from the theory of pantheism, which holds that everything is God. Everything has a relationship with God. Because God is situated everywhere, we should not make any particular distinction between the poor and the rich, like the foolish worshippers of Daridra Narayan. Narayan is present in the rich as well as the poor. One should not simply think Narayan is situated among the poor. He is everywhere. An advanced devotee will offer respects to everyone, even to cats and dogs. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapake Cha Panditah Samadarshinaha. The humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, sees with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahman, a cow, an elephant, a dog and a dog eater outcast. Bhagavad Gita 5.18. This Samadarshinaha, equal vision, should not be mistaken to mean that the individual is the same as the Supreme Lord. They are always distinct. Every individual person is different from the Supreme Lord. It is a mistake to equate the individual living entity with the Supreme Lord on the plea of Vivikta Druka Samadruka. The Lord is always in an exalted position, even though he agrees to live everywhere. Srila Madhavacharya, quoting Padma Puran, states, Vivikta Drushti Jivanam Dhishnataya Parmeshwarasya Bheda Drushtiha. One who has clear vision and who is devoid of envy can see that the Supreme Lord is separate from all living entities, although he is situated in every living entity. Madhavacharya further quotes from Padma Puran, Upapadayet Paratmanam Jivebhyo Yah Pade Pade Bhede Naiva Na Chaitasmat Priyo Vishnosa Tu Kashchana. One who sees the living entity and the Supreme Lord as always distinct is very dear to the Lord. Padma Puran also states, Yo Haresha Chaiva Jivanam Bheda Vakta Hareha Priyaha. One who preaches that the living entities are separate from the Supreme Lord is very dear to Lord Vishnu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.